Welcome back to another Tiger Wolf Productions video review going up on a Saturday. And today, the last review was a Beast Wars review, and today's review is a Beast Wars review because I went back to Walmart and I picked up this. Beast Wars Vintage Retracts. Yeah, I mentioned this guy in the Wolfang review, and I thought, what the heck, I'll pick him up. Retracts is not a fondly remembered Beast Wars figure. Will I end up liking him, or will I end up ragging on him like everybody else does? Well, just watch the review and wait and see. Retracts, as you can see, is a mutated pill bug. Yeah, he's not mutated. He's just a regular pill bug, but you know, I guess to kind of stick with the whole Beast Wars theme, they had to make it look all spiky and thorny and everything. Yeah, he's a pill bug, or a roly-poly, if you will, as they're more commonly known as. He's kind of wanting to come apart on me. You kind of notice I kind of been playing with the mandibles here at the front. And yeah, I actually really like the beast mode. I like the detail because it really is nice. Have a look at that shell there. Just ignore all the obligatory levers and such. These, as you can see, he's covered in all sorts of spikes and thorns and whatnot. He actually has compound eyes, like a bug. Actually, pill bugs, interestingly, aren't actually insects. They are actually terrestrial crustaceans, which means they're crustaceans that are more on land than in the water. Yeah, so pill bugs are actually related to things like lobsters, crabs, shrimp. Yeah. I actually never knew that, and when I found it out, it blew my mind. But I definitely do see the connection. You know, kind of the exoskeleton reminds me more of a sorry about that. Reminds me more of a lobster, really, than a spider or an insect. But there's your knowledge for today. I like the detail back here on the beast mode butt. Yeah. I don't know if that's an abdomen, because as I just established, he's not an insect. He's a crustacean. I think there's even detail here on the mandibles, which I'm uncertain is accurate to a real pill bug. But hey, this guy in general is not very accurate to a real pill bug. I mean, he's dark green with a kind of toxic looking yellow up here. I actually kind of like the color scheme. It looks very fittingly kind of toxic. Is it just me, or is he kind of big for a deluxe? Let me go get his wave mate here. Kind of his wave mate. He's in Walmart right now along with this guy, but here's Wolfang. Yeah. He's not big for a deluxe. I think he's long for a deluxe, because, yeah. Yeah. So he's kind of a good size bug. crustacean. I don't know. I still kind of think... Here's Scorponok. Here's another Predacon. He is a Predacon, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, he and Scorponok are about... If I put the mandible to claw here... Yeah, I think he's kind of big for a deluxe in beast mode. Here's Pterosaur. Trying to compare him to only Predacons, because, like, you know... Another Predacon is always nice to have. I'm more of a maximal guy, but I definitely need to troop build my Predacons. The vintage line hasn't been as generous on the Predacon side. I think these are the only Predacons there. There's Megatron and these guys. Sorry to startle you there. Yeah. Yeah, so I do like the pill bug mode. I think it looks really nice. There are differences between the reissue and the original. Namely, the reissue has the antennae here at the front. They're supposed to be pointing down like this, but for some reason, when they attach them on the reissue, they decided they should point backwards like this. I don't know if it's accurate to a real pill bug, but if you kind of makes them look mean, I think. Along with the these kind of angry eyes things going on here. TJ Omega doesn't like this. I kind of wonder what this is supposed to be. Is that a pupil? Yeah, but his antennae are backwards on the reissue. And he's missing a couple legs. The original had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 legs. And the reissue only has 8 legs. So he's technically speaking an arachnid. Being a Beast Wars figure, he is loaded with gimmicks. Some might argue that the gimmicks kind of kill him, but nonetheless, this switch here at the front will cause his pincers to close, as they've been doing. See that again? That's better. And I like that. It's like a maximal trap. Like, say, like somebody like Rat Trap or Armadillo comes in, you just clamp shut like that. Not that I want to see something like that happen to Rat Trap. This switch here will flip down his stinger, which wait, what? Stinger? What? Hasbro? Since when do pill bugs have stingers? Okay, like I said, he's got spikes and thorns all over him, so, like, yeah. And then his final gimmick is grab these 2 hatches here, or levers, I guess they are. Wait. You want to go down here to the robot mode. You don't have to do this. This is just something I like to do because it helps hide his feet a bit better in beast mode. But yeah, in order for it to work better, I like to do that. And then you press... He's kind of wanting to do it already. Just kind of... Yeah. Yeah. So push these levers together here. And he rolls into a little ball. I don't know anything about Retrax character-wise, but yeah. could we possibly be looking at a descendant of Unicron? And yeah, and you'll see a further connection later on. Wink. Yeah, he rolls into a ball. I kind of like this. It's kind of like a little defense mode. He can kind of roll down a hill again at maybe like Optimus Primal or Dinobot. And the two the gimmicks with the pinchers and the stinger still work. Stinger, what? Yeah. But yeah, those are the gimmicks. They're kind of cool. Again, I just like to fold the feet up like that. In terms of kibble, these are obviously going to be his legs here. And one design choice that I don't really get is right here in the middle. He has a transparent piece right here in the middle, which is going to be his chest and robot mode. Will you stop doing that, Retrax? Okay, and if you look at that piece right there, what is that? What do we have there but Retrax's head looking right back at us? I agree with TG Omega. It looks like he ate somebody. It looks like he's a cannibal. The details kind of help make it look all shattered and whatnot. But yeah, I have no idea why this piece is transparent, but it is for some reason. But yeah, aside from that, I like the pill bug mode, despite not being very nature accurate. Yeah. For that reason, some people might not like the beast mode, but hey, I like it. So I think we'll transform him now. What you want to do, I like to flip back the antenna so they don't really get in the way. And I like to flip up all the legs. Like so. Again, that's optional. If you've done it, you want to flip the toes down and lock them in. And then straighten the legs out like so. His kind of waist section right here is right here. Yeah. Again, there would be a leg attached here, another pill bug leg, but they didn't put it on for some reason. The reissue. This is going to be his kind of torso. I like to bring the waist up so you kind of get the semblance of connection. He's kind of already done it, but not yet. Retracts, not yet. Put the chest piece down. And here's his head. And have a look at that head. Just have a look at that head. Horns. I like the design of the head too. I think it looks really cool, I think. Reminds me in many ways of what was his name? His name escapes me all of a sudden. What? Depth Charge. Yeah, that's it. Makes me think of Depth Charge with a mouthpiece. But yeah, can you see the Unicron connection I'm making? Apparently I'm not the only one who thinks so. I mean, he turns into a ball and he's got these horns. So there's a family resemblance there. And because he's so eager to do it, I'm going to go back here. And, okay, you want to, well, hang on, let me. Unlatch these parts here, which will kind of free up his arms. Fold that in. Go back again, same thing over here. Go back, unlatch this, free up the arm. And you kind of get this neat looking, that's a feature for later. Again, I don't know if well, I didn't say it before. I don't know if how well these springs are going to hold up over time, but yeah. But he's kind of guarding himself there with a shield. I kind of like that. See if I can get this guy standing. And there's retracts in robot mode. Yeah, because of that gimmick in beast mode, he can't really put his arms down. Yeah, but here he is in robot mode. Again, I like the head. I like how it has the same kind of. I like how the eyes have the same kind of. Hang on. Peg that hand in there. Well, if he'll do it. Come on, retracts. All right. Yes, I am talking to the plastic robot. All right. Yeah, I like the compound eyes return in robot mode. Kind of the pupils, I guess, if that's what they indeed are. Yeah, they make a return in robot mode. And again, I do like that head. I'm serious about this descendant of Unicron thing. He could very well be. I think TJ Omega's onto something. Yeah, he's kind of wanting to do it, so I guess I'll just let him do it. But yeah, he can kind of free his hands from this part. Again, he cannot put his arms down, so yeah. This hand is a bit more. Hang on, give me a minute. You see, there's a peg here and there's a post here on the hand. I like the shape of his hands too. They're kind of clawed. Just too bad he can't put his hands down. Maybe I should zoom out here. Might be a little convenient for you. Well, is he gonna do it for me? This hand is a bit more secure than this one was, but yeah, you can free up his hands and in robot mode. If you so desire. As you can probably imagine he keeps wanting to do it. The gimmick still works in bot mode. So you can kind of grab a hold of maximals and kind of squeeze them to death. That hand is just, yeah. Yeah, he's got kind of a, yeah. And of course, the gimmicks from Pillbug mode also still work, so he's got kind of weapons. There's a stinger from beast mode. Stinger, why? Why? But yeah, kind of use the stinger and the mandibles here as a, just kind of free up the, yeah. I like that. It's like a fork of doom, or like a pincher you can grab stuff with. Possibly Dark Energon, because, you know, Dark Energon is, as discussed in Transformers Prime has nothing to do with Beast Wars, but as discussed in the Transformers Prime special, Dark Energon is the essence of Unicron. So I can imagine Retrax on the lookout for some Dark Energon. Descendant of him or not, could just be a robot that happens to look a lot like Unicron. And again, he's got really spindly legs, and as you can imagine, the kibble makes him very top heavy, and this arm is kind of irritating me. But yeah, getting into stand is a bit of a chore. Yeah. The kind of toxic color scheme does return. There's added white and black along with the kind of yellow from the beast mode. His eyes are now orange with the black mark, where on the beast mode it was inverted. It's kind of clever. Boy. Okay, I have to do this. He is not going to behave for me, but for the size comparisons, I have to do this. We get Scorponok changed up here. Ooh, crap. Oh, great. Due to some technical difficulties, we will not be using Scorponok for a size comparison. Okay. I accidentally just ripped his tail off. Yeah. So Scorponok will not be attending the size comparison, sadly. But oh man, that sucks. But here's Pterosaur. Kind of give you an idea of how tall he is. Again, Pterosaur is a basic, so and we have that. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this back on. I don't think I can. Man, that sucks. Oh well. I have Sandstorm at least. But just for the sake of our giving, ah boy. But yeah, there he is with, unfortunately, a broken Scorponok. Yeah. Actually, they're about the same size. So, yeah. Then again, Scorponok is kind of small for a Mega. And that sucks. Yeah, so I need a new Scorponok. Yeah, can't believe that just happened. Yeah. Maybe, is it you? Are you an omen of... My God, you are Unicron. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to need a new Scorponok, or at the very least, I guess I still have Sandstorms. Yeah. That is Beast Wars Retrax. Oh, right. Articulation, he can look up, rotate the head. I think it's a ball joint. I'm not... Yeah, I think it is. It looks like a ball joint. Arms, can't do anything. Ball joint hips, swivel here at the thigh, bend at the knee, and toe bend. Yeah. Yeah. So that's Retrax. Believe it or not, I actually kind of like him. Yeah. Mostly because, you know, he kind of looks like Unicron. But, yeah. I don't like him because he just caused me to, yeah, kind of eliminate Scorponok here. But, yeah. Believe it or not, I actually kind of really, not really, but I actually kind of like this guy. He's got a charm about him, mostly that very Unicron looking head. But, you know, do I recommend him? He's not for everybody. He's certainly not for TJ Omega. I'll tell you that. Like I said, this guy isn't the most fondly remembered Beast Wars figure, but yeah. Yeah. I like him, but I'm not sure you will, so... I don't know. If you like the looks of this guy and, you know, possibly like this review, despite the casualties, but, yeah, yeah, I guess you can pick him up if you like what you see here, but, This is kind of the first one I don't highly recommend. Mostly because, yeah, again, mostly because he's. If you ask anyone, yeah, if you ask any other Beast Wars fan about Retracts, yeah, um, he's not going to be very fondly remembered. But yeah, if you like what you see, yeah, go for it. Um, if you don't like what you see, uh, don't like what I've really represented here, don't go for it. So yeah, that's Tiger Wool Productions with Retracts, Pterosaur, and a sadly mutilated Scorponok, and we are signing off. Man, I can't believe that happened.